Welcome, dear seekers of the unknown. Here nightmares are brought to life, and the line between reality and the supernatural blurs into obscurity. We are now embarking on a journey into the darkest corners of the human psyche. Our tale, shrouded in dread and mystery, will leave you questioning the boundaries of the ordinary world. But before we plunge into the abyss, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. Only then will you receive our dark whispers in the dead of night. Now, brace yourselves for the chilling embrace of the unknown, for in the depths of our stories lies the essence of terror itself. The Gallery of Agony. Chapter 1. The Unveiling. Dr. Madison Carnage sat in her dimly lit office, her eyes scanning the haunting photographs that littered her desk. Each image was a grotesque tableau of human suffering, yet crafted with an artist's precision. The victims were not merely killed. They were transformed, sculpted into nightmarish forms that defied description. "Artistic, isn't it?" Detective Williams said, breaking her concentration. "Artistic isn't the word I'd use," Madison replied, her voice tinged with both fascination and revulsion. Chapter 2. The Diary of Darkness. The diary arrived in a sealed evidence bag, its leather cover worn and its pages filled with a chaotic blend of sketches and handwritten text. Madison donned a pair of gloves and carefully opened it. The first entry read, "Art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed." Suzanne understood. So does the Curator. As she delved deeper into the diary, a whisper began to fill the room. Soft, almost inaudible, it seemed to emanate from the very pages she was reading. "Beautiful, isn't it?" the voice murmured. Chapter 3. The Apparition. The crime scene was an abandoned warehouse, its interior shrouded in mist from a fog machine. The body was suspended, its limbs elongated and contorted. Insect-like wings were grafted onto its back, creating the illusion of a grotesque ghost. Madison felt a chill run down her spine as she realized the scene mirrored a sketch from the diary. "Another wonder," the voice whispered, filling her thoughts like an insidious melody. Chapter 4. The Growing Obsession. Madison found herself reflecting similar installations during her free moments, her thoughts moving as if guided by an unseen force. The voice was now a constant companion, its whispers growing louder and more insistent. She was torn between her professional ethics and a growing morbid fascination with the artistry of the crimes. "Imagine what you could create," the voice coaxed, "if you let go of your inhibitions." Chapter 5. The Gallery of Agony. The task force located an underground lair, a gallery of horrors, each installation more monstrous than the last. Madison felt a perverse sense of awe as she walked through the chamber. It was a gallery of agony, each piece a testament to the twisted genius of the sculptor and the malevolent influence of the Curator. "Welcome to my gallery," the voice whispered, its tone tinged with pride and satisfaction. Chapter 6. The Final Masterpiece. Madison was close to solving the case, but her mind was unraveling. She began to see the world as a canvas, a place to create art that transcended human understanding. The stakes were her sanity, her career, and potentially her life. "Your masterpiece awaits," the curator urged, its voice now a cacophony in her mind. Chapter 7. The Encounter. Madison found herself face to face with the sculptor in his lair. His eyes locked onto hers, and for a moment she saw a reflection of her own obsession. "I've been waiting for you," he said, his voice eerily calm. "You're the final piece, the one that will complete the gallery." Madison felt a surge of adrenaline. She lunged at him, her hands reaching for the weapon concealed in her coat. It was a struggle of wills, a battle between two artists driven by the same dark muse. Chapter 8. The Aftermath. The case is closed, but Madison is not the same. She resigned from her position, her reputation tarnished by her fixation. Yet she couldn't escape the voice of the Curator, which continued to whisper in her mind. As she sat alone in her apartment, the final entry of the diary caught her eye. "The greatest art is created in the depths of despair. Welcome to the gallery, Dr. Carnage." Madison realized that some galleries are best left unvisited, some art best left unseen. But the most haunting revelation was that the voice of the Curator had never come from the diary. It had always been within her, waiting for the perfect moment to unveil its final epitome.
Thanks for watching.